Hey everyone, in this video we're breaking down the real reasons people are choosing Jacksonville, Florida, and not just over other states, but over other major cities right here in Florida. I'm Josh Rogers, a local real estate agent with over 15 years of experience helping families relocate here to Northeast Florida. And after hearing story after story, there's a clear pattern in why people are choosing Jacksonville. And if you want more hyper-local insights on what life's actually like here, make sure to subscribe and follow along. I post weekly content about Jacksonville's best neighborhoods, new developments, and everything in between. All right, let's dive in. First up, affordability. It's no secret that Florida has seen a boom in home prices, but Jacksonville remains one of the most affordable major cities in the state. As of 2024, the median home price in Jacksonville is around $310,000, and when you compare that to Tampa at over $400,000, or Miami, where the median home price is pushing $600,000, it's easy to see why people are heading north. It's not just housing either. Property taxes are lower than the state average, utility costs are reasonable, and everyday expenses like groceries and gas just don't hit as hard here. I've helped so many families who originally planned to move to Orlando or Tampa, but once they ran the numbers, Jacksonville gave them more house, more yard, and more lifestyle for way less stress. Another fact is, it's not just affordability drawing people in. Jacksonville's job market is growing fast. The city currently has an unemployment rate below the national average and is a hub for finance, healthcare, logistics, and tech. Major employers like Florida Blue, Bank of America, Mayo Clinic, Amazon, and CSX all have large operations here. If you're relocating and need to find work, I'll be the first to tell you, this isn't a tourist town, it's a working city with industries that are hiring, expanding constantly. And some parts of Florida just feel intense with traffic, crowds, and hurricanes. But in Jacksonville, we don't get a lot of that. Which brings me to my next point. Jacksonville is tucked into the northeast corner of the state, and that location brings some really practical perks. For starters, we're historically less impacted by hurricanes than other coastal cities. Of course, we know no place is storm-proof, but our geography makes a noticeable difference in storm paths and evacuation orders. And because Jacksonville isn't overrun by tourists, locals actually get to enjoy the restaurants, parks, and beaches without having to fight off a crowd, like in other parts of Florida. You get Florida living with a little more breathing room. And when you want some action, Orlando is a quick 2-hour drive away and St. Augustine is just down the road. So yeah, you can enjoy the fun without living in the middle of it. If you're curious what's opening around town, which areas are up and coming, or where the new parks and shopping centers are being built, make sure to check out my Instagram. I post daily updates on Jacksonville news, neighborhoods, and development. Over to my next point. Even though Jacksonville's not a big tourist town, it has an incredible outdoor lifestyle for the people who actually live here. Locals spend their weekends at places like Catherine Abbey Hanna Park for hiking, biking, and beach access. And if you're into kayaking or paddleboarding, the Intracoastal and Guana River are local favorites. There's always something going on in Jacksonville. Literally, farmers markets at Riverside Arts Market, food truck nights at local breweries, art walks in downtown Jacks, live music everywhere from the beach bars to historic Five Points and lots more. And lastly, Jacksonville is a big city that still feels local. What I hear over and over again from people moving here is, it's a big city, but it feels like a hometown. Jacksonville is the largest city in Florida by landmass, and even population, but it doesn't feel like a huge metro, and that's because it's broken up into real communities, each with its own style and pace. It's got Riverside and Avondale with historic homes and breweries, San Marco with local boutiques and outdoor dining, Springfield with its art scene and bungalow charm, and the beaches, like Neptune, Atlantic, and Jax Beach, offering that laid-back coastal life. People are friendly, they wave, and when you find your neighborhood, it just feels like home. To wrap up, why are people actually choosing Jacksonville over other Florida cities? People are choosing Jacksonville because it's affordable, has a real job market, offers all the perks of Florida, without the craziness, embraces outdoor living, and somehow feels personal even though it's big. If that sounds like the kind of place you want to explore, shoot me a text and I'd love to help you find the perfect home here in Jacksonville. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly videos on all the things you need to know about Jacksonville, Florida. I'll see you in the next one.